No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
I gotta be honest though, his resistance to say clobbering time, that joke wore out from the first minute they did it. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jagger Newman, and I'm the warrior in these parts. And tonight we are playing Fantastic Four, the video game. That is the video game adaptation of the 2005 film. If you guys are wondering why I'm taking the time to play this in the first place, it is primarily because this weekend saw the release of Fantastic Four, The First Steps. The first family of comic books, long-awaited entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I saw the film yesterday with my girlfriend, and yeah, it is really freaking good. Like, this is one of the best Marvel movies that we have had in a long time. And it's nice that they're having a string of hits between this and Thunderbolt. So, if you haven't seen this movie yet, highly recommended. Excellent film. And I don't think people are really appreciative of that fact. Fantastic Four, it really is one of the most important properties in all the comic books. It's really where the modern day comic book started, as it was the first comic book series to feature Stan Lee's iconic approach to depicting superheroes with character flaws as opposed to, the idealized Superman that they were depicted as in, from the 20s to the 50s. Despite that, however, there has never really been a definitive adaptation of the Fantastic Four outside of the comic books, at least until now, with the first steps. However, there was something that came out back in 2005 that did come kind of close, and that was the 2005 film Fantastic Four. Now, I know a lot of people do not like this movie, and I do understand that. It does have a lot of shortcomings, but I'm sorry. I am an unapologetic fan of this movie. I loved it as a kid, and it is, in fact, what inspired my own personal comic book as well. And as an adult revisiting it, there are some things that they genuinely get right. I mean, the characters, the Fantastic Four themselves, like, they're all very well done. The cast is great. The action scenes are a lot of fun. Some dated special effects aside. The film's only real sin, I would say, is how they depict Doctor Doom, where they turn one of the biggest threats in the Marvel Universe into just basically a lousy generic villain. But apart from that, I thought it was a really good movie, and I still enjoy watching it today. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, there is a video game based on this film. Part of the reason Fantastic Four was said to have been such a hit back in the day was not just because of its box office, which was modest, but because it really made a killing in merchandise with its toys and everything. The video game, however, isn't one that is typically talked about, and for good reason. But, it's not one that people tend to remember. But I have done some research on it, and a lot of people do look at this as something of a landmark for Marvel games. A lot of people say it's where they got the gameplay stylings for Marvel Alliance, so yeah, I thought it was worth taking a look at, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Back in the day, when the characters would actually interact with the studio logos, that's a lot of fun. Okay, and this is a really lame title screen, like, it's just gibberish in the background, and the title, like, it's just kind of there. I'm noticing some issues there. It looks like it was pasted. There's even the trademark logo in there. Why would you do that? Well, now we're getting some music. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but, you know, you're getting the iconic score from the film. Just go ahead and get this started. We're starting on the space station. That's interesting. So we're going to play on medium. And you do have the option to play the game in co-op. But right away we get to one of the big shortcomings with this game. Despite the fact that it's called the Fantastic Four, it's only a 2-player game. Like, really? It should be a 4-player game. Come on, guys. So we're actually starting with Ben Grimm's moonwalk from the movie. That is a very interesting choice.
Ben, the manual overrides for the shield controls are near each observation window.
Spin the wheel and close the shields.
Exactly. The station's safety is in your hands. Don't float away on us, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, so this is usually where I talk about the controls, but there isn't really a whole lot to talk about at this point, since all I can really do is move around. Honestly, I question why they're starting with this, considering, no, this is the kind of thing you would typically depict in a cutscene. Just because you can make something playable doesn't necessarily mean that you should.
Oh, that was close.
Hey dude, how about you sound panicked? You're being bombarded by friggin' meteors.
Get back in.
I hear you loud and clear, Reed.
There's no urgency in his voice. That's great. Okay, what the hell?
Victor's medical compound.
Okay,
I have
that's...
to find the others.
That is a weird way to depict him discovering his powers. Okay, so now we actually can talk about the controls. So you move around with the joystick. You have a light attack and you have a heavy attack. If you hold the button, you can do some special attacks depending on what button you press. So as you guys can probably tell, the game is a beat 'em up, which I think a lot of people were disappointed with at the time. But I actually think that's a good fit for the Fantastic Four. It actually would have made for a really cool old school style beat 'em up like X-Men. But anyway, let's go ahead and get a move on here. Okay, so it looks like we got a hacking mini game. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to it. You just spin the wheel. It's so simple, even a Jager could do it.
Unknown DNA detected. Security box activated.
I just noticed, Lois, you're actually in there. Good to see ya.
Victor's security drones are as paranoid as he is. I'll have to.
Okay, so attacking stuff as Mr. Fantastic is actually a lot of fun. There's a good weight to his attacks, that's great. Oh, that's a little annoying. Maggots.
Good morning, Victor. I will escort you to safety.
Looks
Yeah,
like
if you
I
play
made
this
a
game in co-op, that's who the second player would play as. These are some pretty impressive graphics for the time, too. Like, it's very clean for a game that was probably rushed through development. And it does run at 60 FPS sometimes, though the performance is obviously very inconsistent. Yeah, it is fun to smash stuff, I must admit. Gum Gum Pistol! It's what I was thinking about as I was playing this game. This makes me really want to play a One Piece game for the showcase. I'll look into that.
The exit is through here, sir.
Okay,
Wait, I'm okay.
Johnny looks a little funny. He looks like he's made out of glass rather than a man who's on fire. Yeah, so the characters do have different strengths and weaknesses. Johnny is the fastest, and he has the strongest long-range attacks. But he's not typically good in close quarters, so it does take a little bit of work to use him properly.
I should have gone into private practice.
You really should have, guy. Up. Urgh. Maggot. It's a little unsatisfying to blast people with the fire, though. This doesn't feel like you're doing a whole lot of damage. The difference is that the range is infinite as opposed to Mr. Fantastic, who has a finite range. The vortex move is a lot of fun, though. Ha! Poor bastard. Now we're playing as the Invisible Woman, who... You know, I remember in the movie she couldn't make her clothes invincible. I know that's something she could do in the comics. I mean, it was more like she was bending light around her, so she could bend it around herself and other people. But still an inconsistency from the movie. But I can turn invincible, and I can stealthily approach enemies, like... I didn't stay stealthy for very long. Get off of me! That's just annoying as all hell.
Let's see what I can do with these new abilities.
Maybe it's this button. Man, Sue is actually a lot stronger than I thought she'd be. That's great. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Gonna blast these guys. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so Sue is pretty strong, but she doesn't have much range, and her attacks seem to be a little more clunky, but... Yeah, she's probably my favorite to play as so far. She just seems really powerful. It's a lot of fun in a beat-em-up like this.
Sue, I've been trying to find you. Are you all right?
I'm fine, except I'm turning invisible. What's happening to me?
The Cosmic Storm must have changed our DNA somehow. Now Victor's security system doesn't recognize us.
Are you turning invisible too?
Not exactly. You'll see.
I'm a rubber man!
Look out!
Weirdly enough, both of these powers exist in One Piece through the Devil Fruits. It looks a little annoying when you go to use one of your superpowers and you find your point in the wrong direction. Better aiming system would have been nice. There's some nice destructibility in the environments too. Not as much as some other games I've played,
I can
but
access that
impressive
control
enough for the
panel to
time.
unlock the door.
Hey, look at that! It's Brendan with Samsung. Ah, that's great. And you can switch between the 4 characters on the fly using the D-pad, which is really fluid. Though it would be better if you could play this game with 4 people instead of 2. I was going to invite some people over to play this, but when I realized it was only 2 players, I realized it wasn't worth it. And then, so you can buff the different players, which is kind of cool. They don't make a whole lot of use of that, though, at least during my experience playing the game. So, this one.
Now to find Ben and Johnny.
Alright, now we get to play as my favorite member of the Fantastic Four, good old Ben Grimm.
This better be a hell of a bad dream.
And I love this character model too. Like,
You talking to me?
he has more unrealistic proportions compared to how he did in the movie, which is great. Hey. Get off of me. It's you guys.
Neutralize that.
Damn maggots. I think it goes without saying that Ben is the strongest of all the characters. Alright, so when the stream started, one of my viewers stated that, you know, the old film series was better than, the new movie. And the only area where I agree with that is in how they depict the Thing. Now, I like the Thing in the new movie just fine, but I don't know, it's just something about the voice that doesn't fit for him. Like, whenever I imagine the Thing talking, I always thought about that gravelly voice he would have. Which made sense because, you know, he is, you know, gravel, so... I don't know, I just felt like the actor in this film series did better than the actor in the new movie did. That's just my personal opinion, though. He wasn't bad in the movie at all, and I howled with laughter at the bit where the rocks grow to form a beer on his cheek. I had never thought about that. He has facial hair, and it would be made out of rocks, too.
Hang on.
Put your back into it, Chief!
Ben, is that really you?
I won't hurt you, Susan. I will that ultra.
You want a piece of me?
Can I get a hand?
Yeah, so we got all 4 of the Fantastic Four together on screen at once, and it's still running pretty well, too. Like, credit where credit is due. This is a pretty cool game for the time period. I certainly would have loved this as a kid. Is there something in here I can pick up? Oh, I can. Clobber in time! Doesn't look like I'm doing a finisher. Yeah!
What the hell is happening to me?
Be careful, Alicia. The subways can be very dangerous.
Don't worry.
And that guy right there,
I always worry about you, my dear. Good night.
he, in later the game, that's the Puppet Master, so there is a section where you fight him. But he just kind of appears and then disappears. Cool that he's there, but doesn't do a whole lot.
I already told your boss. I don't need any protection.
Everyone needs help.
I know I recognize that voice somewhere too. That's not the lady who played her in the movie.
Protect you, punk.
Yeah! Alright, let's beat the hell out of some degens. Gongala! Okay, I am not going to destroy that motorcycle. I cannot bring myself to do that. The New York taxi cab, on the other hand? You guys are screwed. Yeah, how's that bumper taste? I'm going degen beat it, and I'm actually beating them with the degens. That's great. Is that all you maggots got? I like that music that's playing too. Did you seriously just throw a brick at the thing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you got up there, but I know how you're coming down! Oh man, the police are gonna kill me. Alright, where'd you fools get to? I was hoping I would hit that guy. Get back here.
Hey, you messing with my boys?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about
Want
it?
some more? Boys, take care of this clown.
Well, someone's gonna be laughing, but it's not gonna be you guys. Yeah, come on down here. Join the party. Urgh. Teach you guys to do that to me. Get down here. Oh wait, that's a civilian. Sorry, sir. Carry on. This really is fun. Oh, someone's still shooting at me. Get down here, you. Oh, I took out a couple of guys with that one. No more? Well, that's disappointing. Oh, never mind. Cool. Didn't mean to take out that cab, but okay. Yankee, yank, yank. Huh, well, I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. So, I'll just bring the whole building down. As a matter of fact, I'll use this guy to take it down faster. So last time it just glitched out. I wonder. Nah, I can't pick up that. Yeah, what's that gun gonna do for you now, pal? I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Get out of my way! Alright, tough guy.
You're gonna regret the day you came to Yancey Street.
You know, I'm kind of glad that lady is blind, because I really do not want her to see what I'm about to do to you guys. I think the sound effect there is glitching out because I'm not getting anything. Makes it really unsatisfying. Oh, I know where this is going. Going by your character model, I wouldn't agree with that, but I'm still gonna save you anyway. How'd you go, lady? Uh oh. No firemen are gonna die on my watch. Ugh. Come on, put your back into it.
Johnny, come on, we've got to save that civilian.
Sue, we need your help over here.
I'll use my force shield, and you can carry them to safety.
Help, a trap.
I guess I can't save those people. It's probably something they screwed up in development.
The truck is stuck on a girder.
This is something I do like here versus in the movie. It's cool that it's a team effort to save everyone. Wait, is that Nick Fury? Holy shit, that's Nick Fury. Well, that's cool.
Is my children. The surface world will be ours. Destroy anything that gets in your way.
Does that include destroying the ever-loving blue-eyed thing?
I believe it does.
You're no match for the mole man. Fantastic freaks.
Yeah, as I said, you fight other villains in this outside of Dr. Doom, so we're fighting the Mole Man now. He actually makes an appearance in the Fantastic Four First Steps. I actually like the role that they have for him in there. We're gonna plug up these holes. Hey! You shouldn't hurt people. Yeah, get him, Reed.
There's more of them things down in the lower levels. I'll open up the gates for you.
Did you just say them things? And I guess you unlock different combos as the game goes on. Yeah. Why are my controls all screwed up all of a sudden? I think it said Reed isn't affected by the poison. So I'll beat him for a bit. As much as I'd rather just be the thing. Excuse me, thing. Gum Gum Pistol!
Give me a hand over here, will ya?
No problem. Alright, now I need to be the thing. You like throwing shit at people? See how you like it.
Finn?
Hey! It's one thing to strike a lady, but it's even worse to strike a lady who's blind! All of you line up for a beating.
Alicia, what are you doing here?
I was trying to take the train home to Brooklyn. Till I was attacked.
Oh, this can't be good.
Saving you is becoming a habit. Let me get you out of here.
Objective.
She's writing the thing. Interpret that any way you guys want. Ah, crap. Ah, stupid poison. Get out of the way, Reed. Man, this is becoming one hell of a set piece. Again with the poison. Sorry, maggot. Ah.
We're almost out.
Oh boy.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, so this guy can only attack from behind, so... Get off of me! God, the frame rate is shitting the bed right now. Get him, Reed! Ah, wrong button. Oh, that hurt. There we go. Oh, yeah! Oh! That was satisfying.
Alicia.
am now. Thanks again.
Hey Reed, are these comm links working?
Yes, Johnny. Where are you?
Underground. These crazy mole things are laying eggs.
I'm on my way down to you. Ben, get Alicia to safety. I'll find Johnny.
All right, and I would say that's a good place to stop for the night. We're past the showcase time limit. Okay, so the Fantastic Four, the video game, the game based on the 2005 movie. Honestly, I would say this is something of an underrated game. I mean, don't get me wrong, this game doesn't have an original bone in its body, and, it is monotonous as all hell. But there's a bit more to the combat than you would expect, and, it is really satisfying to beat the hell out of bad guys and everything with all the different members of the Fantastic Four. Is there some jank to it? Oh, you wouldn't believe how much jank there is in this game. But, for a game that was made on such a limited budget in such a short amount of time, and was probably not expected to do a whole lot, I feel like they did quite a bit with it. So, yeah, I would actually recommend checking this game out. It is a lot of fun, especially if you're into the beat-em-up style Marvel games like Marvel Ultimate Alliance and what have you. I also did pick up a copy of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, the Wii game. We'll cover that at a later date, and maybe I'll start playing the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games too, since evidently this game paved the way for that.